So there I was, a Saturday afternoon at Sunny Acres Petting Zoo with my niece, Lily, who at the tender age of 7 had already appointed herself as the family's chief detective. We were casually strolling around, feeding goats, and dodging the occasional llama spit, when Lily suddenly froze. With a serious expression that only a child accused of stealing cookies could muster, she declared, "Uncle Joe, the goats are planning a jailbreak." Now, I had always known the goats to be the most mischievous denizens of Sunny Acres, but a jailbreak? This was new. I decided to play along, if only to see where her little imagination would take us. Lily pointed out a suspicious trio of goats huddled together by the fence, occasionally glancing over their shoulders as if they were in a spy thriller. According to Lily, the leader, a goat with a particularly scruffy beard she named Captain Fluffernutter, was the mastermind. As any good uncle would, I grabbed a pair of old binoculars from the car, and we set up our surveillance operation behind a conveniently placed bale of hay. Fellow zoogoers gave us curious glances as we scribbled notes on a notepad, which Lily insisted was indispensable for documenting goat conspiracy activities. As the afternoon wore on, Lily's theories grew increasingly elaborate. She was convinced that the goats were planning to escape to the neighboring pumpkin patch, where they would live out their days in a land of endless snacks. I couldn't help but chuckle as she described their plan to use a makeshift trampoline made from hay and old rubber tires. At one point, Lily even suggested we interrogate the rabbits, who she suspected were in on the plot. I imagined a rabbit with a tiny fedora and trench coat, giving us the silent treatment, and had to stifle a laugh. Finally, as the sun began to set and we prepared to leave, Lily solemnly promised that she would return to thwart the goats' escape. Just as we were about to head out, the zookeeper approached with a smile, clearly in on the joke. "You know," he said, "we had a goat break out once. But don't worry, we found him eventually. He was just trying to hoof it to greener pastures." Lily giggled, and that was the end of our surveillance operation, but not before she insisted we come back next weekend, just in case those goats ever did make a break for it.